All right, so in this problem, we're going to solve for x, and they want us to solve it using in the quadratic forms in the standpoint of if we have e to the x in the middle, and the first one is e to the 2x, then this is technically a quadratic function. And so this could be factored with e to the x and e to the x, because e to the x times e to the x is e to the 2x, is what that ends up being. And then we look at, okay, what are the factors of 2? Well, that's 1 and 2. Copy down the sign in the middle. Oops, sorry. That should be a minus sign. And then that's all equal to 0. And then now what we can do is use the zero product property to say, all right, e to the x minus 1 equals 0. E to the x minus 2 equals 0. And so e to the x equals 1. E to the x equals 2. And then we would take the log, the ln of both sides. For both problems, and apologize for doing this at the same time. Ln and e cancel, and x equals ln of 1 in the calculator is 0. And then we would go through and those cancel, and I get x is equal to ln of 2, which is some decimal. We're supposed to check our answers, and this one we really want to go through, because when we look at it and go back to the original, when we check the x equals 0 one, e to the 2 times 0 minus 3e to the 0 plus 2. Let's see if it equals 0. Well, e to the that'd be e to the 0, which is just 1. This would be e to the 0 would be 1, so that's a negative 3, and then we have a plus 2. And then, hey, yeah, negative 3 plus 2. Negative 3 plus 1 is 2, or is negative 2, and then plus 2 is 0. So that does balance. On this other one, we would have to do a little bit of work, but it works out pretty good. But we want to check these answers. If it was e to the 2 times ln of 2 minus 3e to the ln of 2 plus 2, does it equal 0? The 2 gets to go up on the 2 as a power, so this is e to the ln of 2 squared. And then I'm just going to copy this down. And then now we get to use a rule that we learned in an earlier chapter. E to the ln times power cancel, and I'm left with 2 squared, which is 4. Here they cancel, and then I have negative 3 times 2, which is negative 6, plus 2. And that works out to be 0, 2 as well. So, again, here are some steps that you can go through of using the inverse property, that like I just did in that problem there. Whether with logs or with LNs.